Dave Spencer here with Darren Luttrell, the Luttrell Farms out here in Ohio County, and this is part of our ongoing series, Thank a Farmer, brought to you by Moore Ford Chrysler, just over there in Hartford, Kentucky. And I got to tell you, Darren, this is beautiful. What a setting.
Thank you.
And what an operation. Tell us what you got back there and in here. And
Well, I was born and raised here on this place. And
right here?
Right here. Right here. That's the house I grew up in, and
cool.
We've lived here. I've lived here basically all my life. My wife and I've lived here for be 24 years here in this December. It's our grain operation right over here. Brand new grain leg just put up a few weeks ago.
Nice.
We've got our shop and our office back behind us, and then all of our storage buildings back. Cattle running in the back.
Right.
Corn in the front.
Corn in the front. Good looking corn too. What's back up here?
That is, really not sure what Josh has back there.
Oh, is that not you?
Yeah, it is, but it's my son.
It's your son, okay.
My oldest son. He takes care of all the cattle,
right?
And he's got something sewed back there to feed cattle with a little later on this year.
So, you know, this is the house you grew up in.
Yes.
So, how far back, in terms of your family, does this farm go?
My parents bought it from my grandparents back in about 62, 63, something like that.
Right.
So, my mom actually grew up right across the valley over there that you can't see.
It's beautiful.
So, my dad came from up around Dundee. Grandfather moved here from Hancock County in 1940. So, and been here a while.
Farming ever since?
Yes. Started out with 120 acres. We're farming about 3,700 now.
Now I was over at the farmer's market in Owensboro just the other day. And do you guys, you know, bring your goods in?
We don't do the produce. We're more of a commercial type farm that, you know, our corn, soybeans, a lot of our corn goes to feed to chickens.
Okay.
Soybeans are either exported or go to feed chickens.
Okay.
It never fails.
Gotcha. Oh, is that what?
I thought
phone. Okay, that was a tractor out here searching phone. Okay. It's all kinds of rate out.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so it's the commercial. Okay, commercial. Goes to feed the chickens.
Yes.
And the chickens go
all over the world.
All over the world.
Yeah, Purdue Farms. That's
Purdue
where we
Farms.
sell to. Yes.
That's what I was going to ask you next. Okay.
We also we have 8 chicken houses, broiler houses, where we grow for Purdue.
Okay.
We've been in that for about 16 years now.
Tremendous.
So
that's awesome.
Fairly diversified. My oldest son, he takes care of the cattle, as I said. He's run about 200 cows, cow-calf operation.
Right.
So fairly diversified, and really enjoy what we do.
Fantastic. We'll take a look around?
Sure.
Let's take a look around.
Sure.
Okay, we're here with Darren in the big barn here. Okay, Darren, what are the jugs all about?
These are used chemical jugs.
Okay.
And what we do is there's through the Kentucky Department of Agriculture, there's a rinse and return program.
Yeah.
Anytime that we use chemical jugs,
right,
we will. And this is probably last fall and this spring for us. So
yeah.
Anytime we use those, we triple rinse in the field and make sure we've got all the chemical out. And then we take the tops off and take the labels off. We get back here, rinse them again, tie them up. Twice a year, they come around to different counties and they will take all these back, and then they send them to a company that chips them up and then are actually reused again as chemical jugs.
Oh.
So it's
you're recycling.
We are recycling.
Very environmentally friendly.
Yes,
That's
yes.
terrific.
We don't burn them. We don't bury them. This is what we do with them.
Awesome. That's terrific. Now let's take a look over here, because this fascinates me. These are some antiques.
We have a Owensboro wagon here.
An Owensboro wagon?
Yes. This is one that was built. We don't know when it was built. A few years ago. It's a grain hauling wagon.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah.
And so.
Or for hay rides.
Or for hay rides, yes.
Okay.
And right here we have a 1929 Keck Donnerman bean and pea hauler.
A bean and pea hauler.
This was built in Mount Vernon, Indiana, 1929.
Yeah.
I am the second owner.
Oh, really?
It's made 99% out of wood, and it still works.
And you still use it?
We can.
You can?
Yes,
You
yes,
don't?
we don't.
Okay.
But you can, yes, it still runs, we hook it up to the tractor, it will still,
Right.
everything will work. Of course, at that time, you would bring all your beans to it. 'Cause
Right.
It's stationary,
Right.
so you would bring everything to it. But when you look at the inside of the combine, it's basically, it's the same thing as a loader combine, basically. There's the same chains, the same springs, and it was built in, almost 100 years ago. So it's, that's pretty nice.
It's amazing. It still works. Now, is this an antique?
It's
Not looking as old.
It's not as old, it's in the 50s. It's about a 56, 57
It's
model.
almost 60 years old.
John Deere Highboy. Obviously we don't use it, but but there it is.
Nothing runs like a deer.
That's exactly
Well,
right.
it says here, it's the original low-down spreader, but you'll have to tell me what that is.
It is a John Deere manure spreader.
Oh! Well, I've been known to do that.
It could be horse-drawn or this one was designed to be horse-drawn, obviously that's why
Right.
you can see
Sure.
this one, best we can tell, is built somewhere in the 30s.
30s.
So, bought it at an auction a few years ago. This was just,
Moline, Illinois.
this original paint on this thing. So, pretty neat, ground dry, pretty neat little thing. This back here is a 1929 John Deere A, all on steel wheels.
How old is John Deere, by the way? How old is that company?
Oh, it's well over 150 years old.
That's well back in the 1800s.
Yes,
Yeah, that's
yes.
what I thought too. Look
Yes.
at this thing.
When John Deere himself started making plows back in the 1800s, yes.
Good grief.
So
Yeah. And then,
that's just an old manure spreader that has been
Oh.
around ever since I can remember. It sat down in my granddad's
Oh,
place.
okay. This is cool. This is
So
cool.
this is what we've got.
This is awesome, man. Well, Darren, this is it's an amazing place.
Thank you.
It's a beautiful place. In fact, right down there reminds me of we used to go out and visit my mom's family out at the ranch in New Mexico. Just kind of takes me back to being here. But thank you for the tour. Fantastic place.
Absolutely, it's no problem. Glad to have you all out here.
Happy to be here. So, what's your day gonna be like today?
Well, not really sure.
Okay.
Everything changes every day around here, so
Keep it interesting.
yeah, keeps it interesting. And as you heard, we're having some crop spraying done today, and
Yes.
we'll be cleaning on equipment.
All right.
Who knows what? But just an awesome opportunity to be able to. I got to work with both my grandfathers. Still get to work with my dad.
Right.
Get both my boys. that I
That's
get to
really
work
awesome.
With, and it's.
And here's the future farmer of
and
America
here's-
right here, right?
And Jordan's coming right along, so it'll all be good.
Well, thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Darren Luttrell,
Appreciate it.
the Luttrell Farm in Ohio County, part of our Thank You Farmer series brought to you by Luttrell.